what a great opportunity for Kansas City and for the organization to have the opportunity of going back to Tampa and playing the home team there, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in their stadium, which is the first time that's ever happened with a team. So, listen, we're honored to be there, and we've got work to get done before we have an opportunity to get down there. So anyways, with that, by the way, I'm also very proud of where the Buffalo Bills are and Sean McDermott and the great job that he's done. It's great for the National Football League. It's great for the city of Buffalo to have the Bills back like they are. And they're a heck of a football team. And Sean's a big part of that, obviously. So anyways, with that, time yours.
Let's go first to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Andy, a couple things. Is Fisher's Achilles injury, is it a tear?
We think so. We haven't got that far with it, but it doesn't look good, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm glad that's the only thing that you had to ask me.
No, I actually have a football question, too.
All right, good.
Pat had a lot to overcome this week. When did you know that he just wasn't going to play, but he was going to play as well as he did today?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he came out and he practiced. He did a great job with it all week. He was on a limited basis early with the protocol that he was having to deal with. and yet he just kept positive with it. He did just what he told you guys he did. He stayed positive with every part of it, whether it was the toe, whether it was his head, the protocol, the things that he had to do with that. And, he worked his way through it. I'll tell you, I think the trainers and he had a good plan for the toe. I mean, that was an amazing looking thing after our last game. And how black and blue it was. And within a day, the trainers and Pat, with his diligence of taking care of business at his home too, with the game ready machine, they were able to get that swelling and the black and blue out, and which really allowed him to recover quite a bit quicker.
We'll go next to Sam Mellinger. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Andy, last year you had said that you guys never really got to your ceiling. I'm just curious, as you guys go into another Super Bowl, how close do you think you guys are to sort of what you can be?
Listen, I mean, we got room to get better. I mean, we can improve. We had a couple of things that went a little haywacky today, but we stayed on course and we did a lot of good things. So we did more good things than bad things. But this job's a little bit like, and I'm talking about players and coaches, like being a farmer. The work's never done. You can always work to get better and as a team. So that's what we're going to do here the next couple of weeks. We're playing a heck of a football team in the Buccaneers.
Let's go next to Herbie Teope. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Coach, after McCole Hardman had the muffed punt, how important was it to keep him involved in the game? And what did you say to him after that?
Yeah, so listen, just bear down, focus in, man. Just watch it all the way into the tuck, basic fundamentals. And Dave's the one who talked to him about all that and got him going. Greg Lewis talked to him. So, and then he was thrown back out there and given another chance. So, and he's made plays for the last couple of years since he's been here. He's made plays, and so that was, he had a muff and keep him in and let's go, right? So that's what we did. Herbie, Doug got it.
Let's go next to Aaron Ladd. Go ahead, Aaron.
Coach, I mean, a crazy 2020 with the pandemic and an election on top of everything. Your locker room, the guys in there have offered a sense of normalcy to this city. Is there anything that you can kind of wrap your head around that and offer for that?
Yeah, listen, I mean, we feel bad for the people that have suffered from this and some have lost their lives, but we also know that a positive can come out of this and something for people that are suffering a little bit to live for. And so I think that's been a real plus for the guys and for the city. I mean, listen, if you look at the National Football League right now, it's probably great for the nation and it gives them hope. And right now that's what we need. And stay safe and move forward.
Let's go next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Coach, congrats on the win. If you're nitpicking the team this year a little bit, one of the problems that you guys had a lot of the time was red zone defense, and that was one of the strengths that led you to the victory tonight. Just what did you see from those guys and maybe was clicking when it got down to the red zone?
Yeah, Pete, they've been like working their tail off to fix that problem. And so, I have a chance to watch it every day, and they've gone over it and over and over it. And I think that it's paid off for them, in particular in this game. So we got one more game to even get ourselves a little bit better at it, and that's what we'll work on.
Let's go next to Jarrett Bell. Go ahead, Jarrett.
How you doing, Jarrett?
Hey, Andy, how's it going?
Good, thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you guys fell behind 9-0 today, just like in the playoffs last year. And you had a lot of, close calls the second half of the season. How are you feeling about the psyche of your team, the resilience when you get into these types of situations?
Yeah, listen, I think everybody knows, or on our team at least, they trust that we can score quickly if needed. And I mean, we always want to score. That sounds bad. I mean, but we need to do that sooner. I'm telling you that as a coach, but I think everybody has confidence that if we get behind, we've got enough power there to get it right and try to fix whatever problems we've had and put points on the board. So, I'm proud of the guys for that resiliency that they have. And we were able to put a couple points on the board tonight, and it worked out okay.
We'll go last two, Sam McDowell and Vahe. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Andy.
All right, Sam.
I'm wondering, I realized that pretty quickly your focus.
We ready?
Yeah, we got you, Coach.
All right. Just want to start out. First of all, you got to give, Tampa, congratulate those guys on a tough football game. Kind of at a loss for words right now. It's just hard to have a lot to say about something that you were not prepared for. Had a lot of confidence in everything going into this game, and it hurts right now. I hurt for everybody involved. There's a lot of effort to even get to this point throughout the course of the season. So many people. But mostly, our players just being able to be resilient and deal with all the COVID stuff and everything else that's going on in the world, and for them to be able to focus and bring great energy and effort each and every day and continue to get better, to buy into the team concept. That's not always easy to do, and that's a special locker room. I love those guys. I love everything they bring. Like I said, I really hurt for those guys. Hurt for our fans, especially everybody that showed up today. You could feel the energy. But just get a resilient group just to be down like that and to be able to battle back, being down 28-10 and have multiple opportunities to go win a football game. I think that's rare. I think that speaks to the character of that locker room, just how tough-minded these guys are. When bad things happen, they don't blink. They stick together. There was no finger pointing going on. But